is now 5 o'clock. We'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. We'll forego the Pledge of Allegiance to tonight's council meeting. Roll call.
Borba?
Here.
Rochester?
Here.
Ambrose?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Subsequent need items.
There are none.
Approval of agenda as posted or as amended. And
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as it's posted.
I'll second. I'll second.
So moved by Rochester, second by Borba. Borba?
Yes.
Rochester?
Yes.
Ambrose?
yes.
The motion passes.
Next item is the August 25, 2025 regular meeting. Staff's recommendations, motion to approve minutes as listed.
I'll make a motion.
We didn't have a meeting last month, though.
Yeah, we did. You
Did we?
weren't here.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I'll motion to approve the meeting.
I'll second.
Okay, motion by Borba, second by Rochester. Borba?
Yes.
Rochester?
Yes.
Ambrose?
Yes.
The motion passes.
Next slide item, funding and budget matters. Treasurer's report unaudited for the month ending July 31, 2025. And it is staff's recommendation to approve. Are there any questions?
I don't have any questions, and I'll make a motion to approve.
And I'll go ahead and second that.
Okay, motion by Rochester, second by Ambrose. Rochester?
Yes.
Ambrose?
Yes.
The motion passes.
Verbal finance update.
Good evening, committee. My update will be very brief for you tonight. We do not have any sales tax quarterly update since the last time we met, and I just have a couple items here for you. First, a update status for our fiscal year 23-24 audit. I am very pleased to report that after countless hours and lots of tedious hard work that the 23-24 audit and single audit will be issued this week. It is completed, and it will be issued by the auditor this week. And then we bring it forward for council presentation at a later date. Second, I wanted to kind of segue into audit, kind of a related audit item. Each year there are new governmental accounting standards board, which you'll hear us refer to as GASBs, that come about that establish our accounting and financial reporting standards for U.S. state and local governments. They are a directive of how we carry out our accounting practices. There are two that I wanted to bring to the committee's attention, as they'll be pretty impactful to the way finance departments do some of their work for the annual financial report, which is the audit, in addition to the audit that's presented by the city. The first is GASB 101. This statement refers to the way we calculate compensated absences. And what this is doing for local government agencies, it is providing a unified recognition and measurement model where what we do is we calculate the liability for the compensated absences that more appropriately reflects the government obligation. And so it is going to be quite a bit of work, as we're going to be redoing how we currently calculate the liability to the government. And it also could produce a higher liability for some of the agencies that have already been, they're already calculating out their liabilities. They've noticed an increase, and all of that goes into our financial report. So just would like to share that information. The second GASB statement that's going to be quite impactful to our operations is GASB statement number 103. This is financial reporting model improvements. For those of you who are familiar, and if not, this is regarding to the management discussion and analysis component of an annual financial report, which we refer to as the MD&A. This is the narrative that comes at the beginning of the financial report, which is really important for our stakeholders because it provides context behind the numbers. A lot of times people will just read through that and then the rest of the financial report kind of just gets pushed to the side. And so GASB understands that, and they want agencies to do better at the narrative and the story that they tell their stakeholders who read these documents. So the spirit of GASB statement number 103 is to really provide the directive that agencies are going to get better at telling their story. Part of that, as an example, is if we have any budget to actual variances at the end of the year, we have to explain why. And so this is going to be quite impactful as we're going to be writing much bigger narratives in the finance department on those. So those will be implemented in upcoming audit years. I do have copies of those statements for anybody who's interested in reading. It's the brief version. It's not the 100+ page. It's just the summary of them. And then lastly, I wanted to bring to the committee's attention CDAC. If you're not familiar with CDAC, that's California Debt Investment Advisory Commission. They provide free training through their website. This is offered through the State Treasurer's website. And they provide training for various interested parties, but they have a series of modules just for elected officials. And so if you're interested in taking any of the free training, it's called Elect Ed, Education for Elected Officials. They have modules that are specific to debt issuance and administration series, which is the pension fundamentals. They're short videos ranging from 15 minutes on up to about 30 minutes. And it's designed to just give you broad overview of some of the processes of things that could come across for decision making for you at a later date. So it just kind of gives you a little bit of background on some of these things to help you in the future. And I do have a handout for those as well if you're interested. And with that concludes my report for September, and happy to answer any questions if there are any.
Are there any questions from the committee? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Moving on, comments from the public.
At this time, any person may comment on any item which is not on the agenda. You may state your name and address for the record. However, it is not required. Action will not be taken on an item that is not on the agenda. If it requires action, it will be referred to staff and or placed on a future agenda. Please limit comments to a maximum of 3 minutes.
Seeing as there's no public here, we'll go ahead and close out public comment and bring it back to the committee. Vice Chair, do you have any comments today?
I don't have any comments. I just would like to get a copy of the GASB explanations, and then also I would be interested in the training through CDAC. So thank you for that information.
Treasurer?
I echo that. I also would like some information on that too.
And I as well would like a copy of that. And with that being said, we will go ahead and adjourn this meeting at 5:09.